I remember all the stories that you told me about when you were a little girl. I can picture you doing all the things you love to do, running barefoot in a field, picking flowers for your mama, and stepping on a bumblebee. Stories about when you were young and all the things that you love to do. And I fell in love with you, and I love you until the end, because I loved you then. I remember all the stories about when you were young and all the things that you love to do. And I fell in love with you, and I love you until the end, because I loved you then. I remember all the stories that you told me about when you were a little girl. I can picture you doing all the things you love to do, running barefoot in a field, picking flowers for your mama, and stepping on a bumblebee, and how it made you cry. If I was there, I would have dried your eyes. You know I love you till my life comes to an end. The only way to love you longer is if I knew you there. Catching fireflies, keep them in the jar. I'm watching night upon night long. In the morning you will set them free, 'cause you know that's how it was supposed to be. You know I love you till my life comes to an end. The only way to love you longer is if I knew you there. We were both on our own and living different
Uh-oh, you know what that means?
It means it's Happy Friday, children
The
of the
children
lawn.
of the lawn have gathered for another episode of What the Fuck is Wrong with These People?
And it's April Fool's Day.
See, and that's the joke. There's nothing wrong with these people.
That's right.
Or is that the joke? That we're saying there is nothing wrong with these people. And you know, I had the whole thing planned that I was going to do for April Fools. I had this really cool video that has a bunch of green screen shots in it, and I was going to replace them with
Our Friday
our
regulars.
friends, and you know, and let me tell you what, the best laid plans of mice and men suck. It was just going to take too long to do it. And I was trying to think of something to do for April Fool's Day. You know, I mean, you know me, right? April Fool's Day. And I thought, well, okay, you know what? I could like make myself look kind of pale and maybe get a spray bottle and start sweating and like, because we had our booster shots today, by the way.
Yay! Shot number 4. And it's almost a year to the day
Yeah.
that we got our first one. We got
Yeah,
our
it was
first
day after
vaccine.
tomorrow that we got the first one. But
That's
anyway, so we're still okay. But I thought it would
Oh,
be
we're
in bad.
fine. We feel fine.
I thought it would be in bad taste to mock illness on any level.
Yes, it
So-
would have been in bad taste.
So it's April, right? And so my pasture will be filled with April Fools. That's all I can say.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Is it like 100 pictures of you?
Wow.
You just set yourself up for that one.
Listen. I didn't know we were at target practice there, Beth. But we'll get it done. I got some-
Ooh, Beth. We
Yeah.
just finished season 4 of Yellowstone. We love Beth.
We love Beth.
Yes.
Don't piss
well,
her off.
Sue
though.
has seen
And certainly
Yellowstone.
don't kill her baby or any of that kind of stuff. 'Cause anyway, yeah, but
Killer baby.
well,
I don't
no,
You don't even have to do that.
no, you really don't.
Just like don't even walk
You just
next
say-
to
yeah,
it.
yeah. Don't shop in the same. Don't go shopping with Beth. That's one thing you should. Whoa, cut.
Okay.
Okay. Can I have a tissue, please? I'm bleeding.
Here, look, I put the robin's eggs in here.
Yes, it's very nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
tissues from Target.
I remember once being at a gig. This is God's honest truth. Being at a gig, we couldn't have been more than 15, 14 or something like that. And all of a sudden, my nose started bleeding, and it wasn't for any other reason than it just started bleeding. And it was before. I think it was before I knew about Coke. And Dave said to me, "Your nose is bleeding." I said, "Yeah." So what? He said, "Well, you better clean it up, or they'll think you're doing cocaine." It was like, what? The last guy to get turned on to everything knows about what is this? Soon to be discovered substance. And he was right. They would have thought that.
Okay.
But what?
I'm not understanding this. I understand this, Mark Visconti. Laura, you should be on camera for April Fool's Day.
Okay.
No, not. Paul Cooper, why someone would volunteer to Will Smith you? What were we talking about? That he said that?
Why?
Sitting
Someone
backstage in Connecticut, waiting for an 8 o'clock start.
Yeah, I'm confused.
We don't know. Oh, and Sue is watching Ozark, not Yellowstone. Yellowstone on Peacock.
What about what? How did Will Smith get on here?
I don't know. Paul Cooper.
Why?
Someone would volunteer to Will Smith you. I don't know. Oh, because you said you were going to spray your face with water?
Oh.
Making fun of illness.
I wouldn't do
Yes.
that.
That's right.
Would that be you, Paul?
Because it was making fun of illness that Will Smith
I hope not.
supposedly, But my question is,
I abhor violence.
does their daughter have alopecia
No,
too?
come on, we're not
'Cause
going
she has
there.
no hair. I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying. You just got to find a way to
Willow.
let that horse out
I
of the
whip my
barn.
hair back and forth. Whip my hair back and forth.
That was see,
her.
don't do. Yeah, I know. Don't get me started though, because I'll be.
Okay, we're off of that.
All right. So what's now? What now?
Well,
See,
Lori
now
Richardson-
nobody's going to come in because they're all scared
Of who?
of
Beth. Oh, my middle name is
of
Beth.
you. No, really?
Yes,
I
watch
know
out
your
for
middle
Beth.
name is Beth. Okay. So, anyway,
Oh,
what?
our cocoon
Oh, our cocoon.
hatched today, and we didn't see it. We've
You
been
didn't see it
watching
happen?
it for like a couple of weeks, right outside the
Hatched and
door.
gone. How rock and roll is that? See ya.
We get back from Walgreens, and it's just gone.
What other exciting stuff today happened? There was some cool stuff. Oh, I will tell you, I got an update on the Exhumed album cover. It's great. And the best part of it is it's really dark, and not just visually, but it's well within John's range of dark humor. And so we're keep adding little things, and it was just to see it and to maybe want to call him and say, "Hey man, I got it," but he's not picking up. So anyway, but it's cool. It's a great process, and the guys are doing a great job with the art, and we're adding little things in there for you to discover as you peruse the cover. Oh, what's that? Oh, and look, there's what does that mean? There'll be a lot of coded messages in there.
Yes.
Okay.
Like Coda, which was a great movie.
Listen, what are you, Siskel or Ebert? I don't know. Let's
It
see.
was a great
Hey,
movie.
there are people in the waiting room.
We loved that movie.
We did. Let's see who's here. Hey, okay. Yay. Come in.
Paul Cooper.
There's Paul. Could you backstage?
Yeah. He's in the dressing room.
Wait, connecting to, still waiting to connect. Oh, more people in the room.
He's playing in Connecticut.
There you go. Can you
Hey,
hear me?
Paul.
Oh, more. Oh,
I don't think he can hear us.
can you? No? I'm not hearing him. Why is that? Who's down here? I see eyes.
I'm here.
I know you. Can you instruct everybody? I think Jim is
Hey, Paul.
underwater.
Jim, we can't see. All we see is the top of your head.
Hi, bro.
There you go.
Hey, Paulie, it says you're muted. Hold on, let me ask him to unmute.
All right, hold on.
How about now?
Okay,
Perfect. There you go, man.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing, bro?
I'm
Hey,
good.
All right.
What was that Lion King earlier in the
Lion
jungle?
King.
I heard you singing in the lion in the
Lion
jungle.
Sleeps Tonight, yeah.
Dreaming. Yeah. That's The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
That's
yeah,
right.
nice
That was
and
pretty.
straight.
That was fun. Hey,
Yeah.
What? How you doing, Jim? Hey, Paul. What's up? Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm in Connecticut,
Oh, okay.
What part?
New Haven,
Where are you
At the-
playing?
College Street Music Hall.
Is
Oh.
Toad still there?
Yeah, it's down the street.
Does anybody play there anymore, or is it, you know?
You know what? I don't even know. Let me go. Let me see if I can go out here. Hold on.
Oh, cool.
College
Getting a little
Street
tour.
Music Hall?
Getting a little tour. This is the fun part.
Hold on. How do I turn this
Yeah.
around here?
The camera with the two arrows on it.
I don't even see that.
Now that would be the camera. Yeah, no, there should be a camera that you turn around.
Oh wait, here. Hold on.
All right, I just gave you a plug, Paulie.
Oh, here you go. I was hoping to see old TH coming in. There he is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Guys,
What in the world?
meet Jim up in the corner or wherever he is for you. He's
Hello.
new to the
Hello,
gang.
Jim.
That's
How you doing,
Tom
guys?
and
Nice to meet
Angus and Paul and
Hold on.
Hey, Paul. Yeah, Paul. How you doing, Paul?
What's happening? I'm trying to turn this around so I could show you the venue.
I found where you
Yeah.
are.
it should be. Hang on, look. It should be the camera, the little camera icon, like up
Yeah, I
here.
see that, and I hit it.
Yeah.
And that'll turn it around.
What the hell is this? Star Wars.
Well, hello there.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
Hey, what's going
Oh,
on?
no, he's turning his. Well, Paul's trying to show us where he is, and he can't turn his camera around.
why not?
Well, you could just. Oh, there you go. That works.
Oh, nice car.
Wow. So it's not Toad's place.
No, it's College Street
I'm
Music.
kidding. I know. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's very nice, bro.
Yes.
Very nice.
There you go.
All right.
All right,
Wow.
well, give me a plug, Paulie.
I am in the wooden Death Star.
Still don't know. Now I don't know how to get out of it.
Oh, you don't know how to get out of it?
No,
Turn it or do the same thing.
I am.
But it's not doing anything. It's gonna
Hey,
turn off
Mousy.
in a second.
Hey, Miss Mouse.
Oh! All right, I'll
Hey,
get
Mouse.
back.
You're muted, Mouse.
Mouse. All right.
Whoa. Was it
Did we
something
lose
I
him?
said?
Did we?
Wait, Tom, what is going on with you?
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah,
No,
Do you
I'm-
really
I'm
want to
still
know?
Well,
Well,
I mean,
look at Facebook
you
the
know,
other
listen,
day. It's like,
I-
I'm in the hospital. Please pray
we
for me.
we were in the
I-
sweat lodge for 3 days for you. You know what I mean? I mean,
It didn't say pray for me. It was just a lot of people were saying prayers to you, you know. yeah.
What did I do?
I did.
Did I leave?
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Like I said today, you know, like thanks for everybody that wished me well and everything. But it's Wait. just basically the lumbar spine is making me retire.
ah,
So.
man, but what happens? All of a sudden, it's just like, ouch.
Well, basically, it can be like that.
Or do you have
There's-
to do something? Do you have to do something to trigger it, or does it just say hello?
It depends. It could just be walking along like it used to be, just walking along, and it felt like somebody came up and jabbed a knife right in my back, in my lower back,
Are you in New York?
and yeah, but even in my house, you know, and then sometimes it would feel like a mule kicked me in the back of my knees, and I'd like go down. So it would, and that usually happened when I was standing, like brushing my teeth or something, or using the toilet. You know.
Well, I have to ask a question now because I don't know if this
We got-
commercial is
We
just
got
playing
several
down
conversations going.
here, but it's relevant. Paul, do you know? Does everybody know Dean Castronovo, the drummer
Yes.
who plays with Journey?
Yeah.
Have you seen his back surgery commercial?
No.
No.
That might
I
just
had
be
three.
down
I
here.
had 3 back procedures.
I
And you
think
didn't get one commercial out of it?
he must live down here.
No.
I'm gonna. All right. The next time it's on, I'm gonna.
I can't you can't get me a drumstick endorsement. I'm going to get a back surgery endorsement.
No. Stop. I'm not trying to get you anything.
I know. I'm like you.
What he says is, I'm Dean Castronovo, the drummer from Journey, and years of playing drums has destroyed my back.
Right. And
I'm still pretty good. How about you? Did it destroy your back? Years of drumming?
No, I don't think that's what did it. But I tell you what helps is I bought a seat, and the cushion on the seat has a groove down the middle. So there's 2 halves to the seat, and you put your spine along the groove, like you put it right down the middle of, and so when you're actually moving, there's no pressure on your spine because the seat kind of,
Yeah, I get it.
as you play. So and it works. It works a lot. I didn't think it would work, but I figured I'd try it. It takes a lot of pressure off your back.
That's
Oh.
great. Good for you, yeah.
well, he said
I think driving, doing construction work and driving 20,000 miles a year in the truck, that's probably more.
That could have something to do with
I'll
it.
do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Possible.
I'm just skating
Combination
along.
of everything.
And Smoking Joe Castelli, where are you today?
Oh, my background is the tabernacle, but I'm at home.
oh, good. Okay.
And Jim? Oh, right, Jim, you're in Costa Rica.
Costa
Yes,
Rica,
sir.
yeah.
Commercial. Gail
Porta
saw,
Vida.
Mhm.
How about that?
Gail
Yes, man.
saw the commercial.
Gail saw the commercial?
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous day today, man. Gorgeous day.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta get wait a minute. I gotta get a hold of Verge.
Yeah, really. And where's Uncle Azor or whoever he is?
Jimi Hendrix?
Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, where's
Yeah,
Hendrix?
yeah.
It might be one of those weeks where he oversmoked.
Have another Chesterfield.
Yeah, is there such a thing?
Oh, I love Chesterfields.
There you go. I knew it.
Now, where are you, Tom? In the botanical gardens, or
Oh, there he is.
wishful thinking?
It's actually some medicine being prepared.
Ah,
Medical facility.
nice.
I like that. I like that a lot.
When you're in
I need to see it,
California, when you're in California and you're in one of those places and they say, "Do you want to go in the back and see the girls?" That's the other background that I had with the hydroponic grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it got the full tour of the place.
Well, because was it the rock and roll discount, or can anybody do that?
No, it was somebody in the crew knew somebody that owned the dispensary, the usual thing. And
Oh, okay. Well, since we're talking about Lenny's favorite subject and he's not here, we just got a dispensary in town. I've never seen one really in person. I mean, I've driven by them wherever, but we got one, and we saw a thing on the news today that the people that worked there have been ripping off like ounces of weed for a year, and they what was the number again?
It was 49, I think, ounces and
49 ounces, right? 49
$55,000
for 55 and calling it $55,000 worth of
49 ounces.
49 ounces. Now, you
The
gotta
girl
be.
had put it on her person and snuck it out. That's what they said. They
See,
put it-
in order,
put it on her
you
person.
got to realize, right? I mean, in order to get a sentence on them, you got to have some weight behind it, right? So, $55,000 if you rolled it all into joints and sold it for $5 a joint at the dispensary.
Yeah, they're making some money.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's hard to believe though, because I have friends that own a dispensary, and the regulations that they have to follow are ridiculous.
I would figure they would be, which is why I was so shocked to see this thing.
Well, they're facing federal charges.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Sure, I hope so.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Okay, speaking of the back thing and the drummers and all this, Richard Wing, one of our viewers,
Richard?
says, believe it or not, the teeter has some great benefits for spinal decompression. Has anybody heard of the teeter?
The what?
Like the girl on Yellowstone? Teeter?
Teeter?
Yep.
Oh, like the teeter-totter thing? Like
I
where you
guess.
like Mike has it, you hang upside down?
I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah, this thing.
Huh.
I tried that
It's like a
recently.
tilt table.
Yeah,
Oh,
I tried that recently, and man, it really made a difference right away.
Yeah?
Using one of those flip kind of things, and you just hang back there, and it's, man, you forget you're almost upside down, and then you come back up, and it's, I don't know, man, it just felt like things were decompressed a little bit, you know, and so I'm gonna try to do it like a couple times a week, whenever possible, you know.
Do you have the machine or do you have to go somewhere?
No, I have a friend who's got one, a musician friend of mine, and I just go over there and we hang out, we hang, and then I'm just hanging upside down. I'm literally hanging.
I just go up to the balcony and hang my feet over the railing.
I was gonna say, just get a rope and some boots, and I'll hoist you up.
Does somebody have a pillow? Is there a pillow in case something snaps?
No pillow involved.
Nah, hardcore, old school.
Listen, I gotta go because I gotta change and I gotta get stretched out a little bit.
Right, understood. Thank you for coming, Paul. Have a
Good gig.
Okay. Have a great gig.
Man. Be good.
That's
All
cool.
right.
That's cool.
All right, he knew how to turn it off.
Yeah, no, he's
He
still
didn't know how
in
to
there.
turn it around.
See, I try to be nice to the people because he's still connected, and I don't want him to go in there and
Right.
say, "What a fuck! What an asshole! Holy shit! Did you hear what those guys?" So
Oh,
I like to avoid the trouble for everyone.
Because
Boom.
in
And
the
we're all in trouble because we're all on the show. Because we're all by
Yeah,
default,
that's-
we're all in it.
Just to be expected.
Oh.
Just to be expected. Mouse.
Yeah, Bob.
Oh,
Oh.
mousy.
show and tell from
Don't
Mousy.
ever think that somebody doesn't think about you.
Is that
It's
from
backwards.
Star Trek, right?
Yeah, that's the Borg.
It's a
Oh my
board.
God.
Oh man. There you go.
Wow.
These are the things of his I wanted to sell on eBay that were in the garage.
No, no,
That's
no, no, no,
Locutus the
no.
board.
Excuse me. What?
Oh God, no.
My car. Thank you very much. My car, the replica of my car. Thank you.
You need
That's
to
nice.
keep that stuff.
How much do you think we should get for that?
I don't know.
I don't
see what
know.
other
What she
people
go- oh, what do you think? Oh, yes.
One of them's the plastic packaging is
That's
so
Don
old.
the
it's like
Snake
yellow.
Prudhomme, man.
What is it?
It's the Hawaiian, I think.
And what is this?
What?
Winter Circle? Oh, another car?
Yeah, it's more stuff that you wanted to give away of mine.
Yeah. I was going to give it away. I was going to sell it. It's just like laying in the garage.
No, it's stuff you need. You need that stuff. Gotta have it.
His drumming monkey and puppy, I would not. But the rest of the crap.
Well, see, as George Carlin said, your stuff is your stuff. Others people's stuff is crap. So it's all relative.
Well, I've been thinking about that lately. Now, Booker, you got plenty of people lining up for your stuff. I know what's going on over there. So when you hit the, when you hit the tarmac or whatever it is, that you have no worries about things going to places, right? Angus, I think you got one choice, right? Joe, what's happening to your stuff?
Oh, it's a massive blueprint of who gets what.
Oh, okay. So you have a
Yeah,
tree.
he's got children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a lot of friends too. Like, with all the instruments, you kind of think of this instrument would be great for this friend,
Right.
stuff like that.
Right, you
I've got a
think about
similar
that,
list.
but and I'm not trying to be funny, but when the friend dies at $280 an hour, you gotta listen. Could you take him out because he's gone? And what?
Can you take him out?
Well, because he's dead, he can't get the guitar if he's dead.
Oh,
Can you
Let's go.
retrieve him?
Gotta change it. You have to change.
Dude, nobody cares about anybody else's stuff. Honestly.
Nobody does?
Nope. My mom is going to be 96 tomorrow, and she has this whole list of crap of, who gets what. She actually had a picture of me that was done. I'm going to, like, when I was 16, one of those only daughter, like, sweet 16 portraits. And she keeps saying to me, do you want this? And I'm like, no. I don't even want pictures of myself. Never mind pictures of relatives. I have no idea who the hell they are. I actually said to my mother, she has it in this big, hideous gold frame. I said, when we put you in the ground and you hear something clunk on top of your casket, I go, it's going to be that fucking picture.
That's true, but what if she had a 57 gold top?
Boom. There you go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
see, again, I have to tell you, that kind of stuff, okay, but honestly, in the long run, it's only worth what it's worth to a certain person.
Yeah, you're right.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, like my mom, she's like, here, take my wedding ring. I'm like, I don't even wear my own wedding ring. Why would I put on your wedding ring? And I certainly would never sell it. It's my mother's wedding ring. So, it's just, we cling to stuff.
My mother.
Steve clings to stuff.
My mother, I do. Oh, come on.
I don't cling to stuff.
No, you just fill everything up till there's no more room in there. That's a whole other phobia, though. But my mother used to have these 45s, Elvis 45s, that had two cuts on each side.
Wow.
And she was pretty sure that she was going to cash in with these.
Never did.
Nope, never did. Never did. They got chucked out with everything else, and there you go.
Exactly. I mean, even while my kids are still around, I'll say to them, like, I have videos of them from when they were born and, all their little things. I'll say, oh, let's watch videos of, like, your spring concert. They're like, we don't want to see that. No, don't put that on. Don't show. They don't even want pictures. I have no pictures of them. They don't even want to see themselves. So I feel like, forget it. Things like wedding albums and shit, that stuff's going to be right out in the garbage.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that better than, selfie every 5 minutes?
Yeah,
Oh,
landfill.
that's
I don't
good.
care.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, but to Joe's point about making the list, it just so happens a person on my list had expired. And so I'm thinking, okay, now who's going to get what I was going to give this guy? But as Mousy says, it's absolutely true. Things change by the time that might happen. We don't know. From today on, we don't know what's going to happen.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's just kind of odd, but I did thinking about people and saying, I think they might enjoy this guitar, this amp, just because we're close. We know
Right,
that
of course.
we're music and that. But some people are just going to get things because you just want to give it to them. You just feel that they maybe like to have it, whether they play or not.
You do an asterisk thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Another little blank spot in case of.
Right.
Yeah, but like Steve, you said about John. I remember Larry Hartkey telling me about John, with all those guitars and climate controlled, whatever. And what happened? What happened to all
300 of
those
them.
amazing guitars that he
They wound up at Sotheby's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing
Austin
They
about
got
that,
money for that stuff.
I mean, it's not like they did bad, nothing bad happened of
No,
it.
but they sold him off. I'm sure he probably would have thought at some point if he didn't demise untimely, that it would be, oh, I'm gonna send this one to this guy, and I want so and so to have this and whatever. And sometimes it just whatever. Look, I have a fucking warehouse right now, a storage unit filled with stuff when my friend died, that I have Crest power amps, I have all my analog Allen and Heath boards, all my outboard gear, mic stand, like you name it. I have to pay people to come and take that shit out of there now.
Yeah.
And it's thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Speakers, 18, old Gauss speakers that are like still in the box and stuff. Nobody wants that. Yeah.
Wow.
He went for a walk on his property, and he comes to this barn, like a proper frickin' barn, right? And I said, "What's this?" And he said, It's where I keep my boxes." And he opens the thing up, and everything every piece of gear that he's ever had is in its original box, and somewhere it looked like a frickin' warehouse. OBXA and Prophet 5 and and the boxes were pristine, and it's like, are you kidding me? Where does this even go? and when he passed, that house that was insane, and death taxes and stuff. He's, but listen, if you collect stuff, you collect stuff. But,
I take pleasure from it while you have it, and then don't think it's going anywhere else. So if you enjoy it, that's a great thing. But if you think you're holding on to it because someone's going to value it in the future, never mind that idea.
What's really funny is that
you agree, because I'm going to die first. Of course you agree.
I had all of these bases and stuff that around the house, and during the pandemic, I discovered I only played 3 bases.
Well, okay.
I discovered that's all I played. So I started cutting down from the number that I had closer to that 3. And then I found out I really only played 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. That's very smart, Booker.
Yeah. And I have a buddy that sold some stuff for me, and he was saying, well, I'm going to have to put you on the back burner for a minute, because he was selling 100 bases for Marcus Miller, who probably had the
same idea, right?
Same thought I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, I have a dilemma for you, since we're talking about gear. I mean, it's gear day. We can be gear day. Let me find this thing, please. There you go, and thank you. Shouldn't be that far back. Oh, who are those people? And here it is. And just like that, this, I don't know if you can actually see that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I see.
That's my Fibes drum set, from the one. That's the Enterprise. It's in beautiful shape. It's the only one in the world. And
it's now sitting on the floor in his live room
it's
instead of set up, because he's got another one set up.
Well, yeah, because the real drums are set up.
But what do you know?
So I mean, in my mind, since we're talking about reason to hang out, I thought about contacting the company, because the company is now, I think, in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. They were bought by C.F. Martin. They used to be on Long Island, and I was thinking about calling them up and saying, "Hey, I have this thing," and and I don't know. Do I even want to go through that? Recover them, redo this, because it's the only set like that in the world, and who cares, right?
Well, and I also heard millennials and stuff, they don't want grandma's china or any of that. They want less. Less is better for them.
They
want cash.
You want grandma's china.
My niece is getting married, and she's paying some insane amount of money to have this wedding. And if she had it on a Sunday as opposed to a Saturday, it would be $12,000 less. And I'm saying to her, Christina, that's a lot of money. She's like, yeah, we don't care. I said, but what about buying a house? She goes, we don't want to own anything. We don't care if we have, but I'm telling you, my son who lives on the West Coast and with the stoners in Washington State, none of them have cars. My son is 31, never even got his license. None of them, I'm like, don't you want? No, nobody wants anything. They're happy, they're like, right? They live this minimal life. They don't want stuff.
Yep.
My son will literally get a pair of sneakers, and wear them until they fall apart, and then buy himself another pair of shoes. Where that's not an East Coast thing. I know a lot of people that have just closets filled with this pair of Nike, this pair of Jordan.
Oh yeah.
But I'm telling you, that is not the mindset of that generation, of those millennials. It really isn't, and they're probably better off. My niece said to me, she goes, I'd rather travel. She goes, I don't want to own a place. She goes, maybe I'll go live in Europe. Maybe I'll, go to Canada. Maybe I'll stay in the United States or whatever. I don't want to be tied down to the legal crap. And as far as China is concerned, I have my mother's China that she paid off like $10 a month during like World War II, this beautiful, occupied Japan. It's sitting in a box in my basement, along with my own china that was given to me in 40 years that I'm married. I used that china one time. And it was only because my mother-in-law and father-in-law were at my house for Thanksgiving. I'm like, I guess I better get out the china she bought me. But other than that, my kids are like, we're eating on real plates?
See, we don't have that problem here. She breaks everything.
Accidentally.
Absolutely, accidentally. But it's like, I think we have, maybe one matching set of plates out of, I'm kidding.
Yeah. I do. I'm very clumsy and I break things.
I'm very clumsy and I break things.
I do.
It's honest enough. It's honest enough.
Yeah.
Gravity is the enemy.
Well, yeah,
it's just stuff,
on so many levels.
Oh yes, on so many levels. So, I had a
Actually, I have a question for everybody. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but it just
What are
happened.
we talking about? Go ahead.
What are we?
Just happened to come up today, and I think Mousie's going to come up with the answer for me here.
Oh, now the pressure's on.
And no, my 15-year-old daughter, right? Every morning she gets up. It takes nothing for me to wake her up for school, Not like when we were kids, your mother would come in and start shaking in the bed and you get all pissed off. All I have to do is open her bedroom door and she gets up. She goes in the kitchen, she makes her oatmeal, everything by herself. She gets ready for school. Well, she comes to me today and she says, Dad, I don't like the oatmeal anymore. She doesn't want eggs. I need ideas, something that she can do herself in the morning for breakfast that's quick.
Eggo.
Yeah, but isn't she like she doesn't want to gain weight and she's picky about everything she eats?
There's that.
That's free Eggo.
She won't eat pasta.
So what about is she vegan? Does she like apple? I used to I would say to them, just put something in your body before you walked out the door. So if I had to take a slice of apple and smear some peanut butter and throw some raisins on it, and just so they have like some protein and whatever into them, and
she's gonna have to. She's gonna have to go to something because she doesn't want eggs.
Starving a couple of days and then realize, oh shit, this is not comfortable when I'm sitting in class and I'm hungry. And then you start eating
again.
That
we eat in the shakes, the powder, the protein powder.
I don't remember the name of it. We haven't had it.
We make some kind of shakes with blueberries and strawberries.
Yeah, but I haven't used that protein powder in a long time.
Oh,
but what about like just a smoothie, Angus? Like, do you have a
Okay.
That might work. That might work.
Some yogurt,
cinnamon toast,
a banana,
and hot chocolate.
some strawberries, and just make a smoothie and drink it. I mean, especially if you use yogurt in it.
Yep.
There's plenty of protein in that. So.
All right. No, you give me some ideas. That's
Follow
good.
me for more recipes.
Okay.
Almond milk.
Jim.
We do that.
Cinnamon toast and hot chocolate.
Cinnamon toast and hot
with
chocolate.
A little sugar, right? And you slice it and you like roll it up, or you dip it in the hot chocolate. I'm telling you, my granddaughters, when they were kids, had the same issue. Well, what are we gonna do? And I said, hey, I want to try. Let's just watch what I'm doing here. And just a toast, a little butter, a little cinnamon, a little sugar.
Right.
Dip that in the hot chocolate like we would dip a biscotti in coffee. right?
Yeah, but
The child's version.
she is
Man,
weight conscious.
their
She
eyes
knows
just
that.
went pop, man.
She's weight conscious, so she doesn't want to. You know, she's a,
Yeah,
All right, well,
it's
just
gotta
small
be. It's
piece.
gotta be something fairly easy that she can do herself. You
Okay.
know.
Yeah,
Otherwise, she'll be waking me up at 5:30 in the
Jennifer
morning.
Aniston eats one M&M.
Drew Barrymore.
yeah.
She's Drew Barrymore says
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston eats
It's
one
one
M&M
M&M and one potato chip.
Yeah. And she's
Does she
got
do any
willpower.
sort of exercise in the morning?
What's that?
Does she do any sort of exercise in the morning?
Oh yeah.
Not that I've seen.
Oh wait.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm
Angus's
sure.
daughter maybe.
Oh, Angus is.
Yes.
No, she does it. She does it later on. She's got a whole routine that she does. But I mean, she's got to be in her first class by 7:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Some fruit. I think
You know,
fruit's the
but
way
she's
to
done
go.
at 2 o'clock. She's done. She's out.
Yeah.
You know, so she does a lot of stuff in the afternoon. But
Because I train, but I train. I don't eat anything. All I have is a cup of coffee, and I go to the gym.
right.
So
Really?
I fast. Yeah.
Yeah, I just have
I
coffee.
can't eat before I work out. I
Give her
Yeah, no.
coffee.
It raises
Coffee.
metabolism, and it's an appetite suppressant.
It's
true
true.
story.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, what do you eat when you return from the gym?
I usually have a protein shake. Usually
Really? That's it.
somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 grams of protein.
Yeah.
I do it with orange juice. I put a banana in it, some ice, and that's what I have.
Well, that's good.
And then I have one real meal after that. And I have maybe some fruit after that, and that's pretty much it these days.
No kidding.
Okay,
Good for
well,
you.
a couple of our children of the lawn, Lori Richardson and Brenda Laskow, say Carnation Instant Breakfast.
I remember that.
I remember.
Yeah,
They still make
I
it?
remember that.
Yeah, they do still make it. They don't call it instant breakfast, I don't think anymore. They call it something else. But yeah,
Yeah.
you can still get that.
It's
Or
the second
Tang. Tang's good. You know, astronauts.
Dang.
Well, the thing wrong with all of those things is that they're loaded with sugar.
Yeah.
And if they're not
Yeah.
loaded with sugar, there's sodium somewhere in it that's not good for you either.
Yeah.
So you have to look at, if she just had some fresh fruit, maybe a half a piece of toast, she'd probably be better off that way.
Red
Yeah. I think she's lactose intolerant too, so because she can't have milk. But she used to have with the oatmeal. She would actually have the cinnamon and apple, and then she would add more cinnamon to it. On top of it, and then chop up a banana and put the banana in there also. But then she started getting stomach aches every morning after breakfast, so she stopped with the banana. But it was better. But now she's just getting tired she wants something else. She's getting tired of the oatmeal.
well, we know she loves chicken nuggets.
Yeah. So,
That's all right.
Nuggets and
I-
coffee.
Every once in a while, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Dad, can you run to McDonald's for me?
wow. So
Give me
Tom,
a breakfast burrito. Give me a big breakfast.
What was that?
Not everything.
I said, so Tom, who's getting your stuff?
Oh. Well, I was, you're mentioning the family heirlooms and stuff. I was wondering about the old family photos of relatives that, has been passed down for generations. And I'm looking at the next generation. I'm like, who do I give this to? I have like all the family history and family tree and all that stuff. And I'm like, I do all this research and I'm like, who do I hand this to? With all these pictures.
You know what you do? You set out your barbecue, you throw some lighter food in there. You go, that's a fire.
That's it.
Yep.
All that acetate. Woof.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
wow.
like, what?
What's
at
on the
Christmas
spit?
time, when people send you pictures of their kids, I remember, like, at one point I have a box of people's Christmas stuff. You'd put it on your refrigerator for a day or something, and I'm like, I don't even, like, these kids are, in their 60s now, probably, some of them.
Yeah.
But you feel like you can't throw this out, because it's like, love the Kramers, you know, and it's like, you know, mommy and daddy and the kids and the puppy and whatever else. And, you know, you feel terrible. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't even want to see pictures of my own kids. Like, it's
Oh, I throw that shit right out.
Damn.
What's that?
That's
Family picture?
Stephen and his cousin Debbie doing the twist.
Nice. Right on his phone. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great thing about having a phone now. Now
Yeah, here you go. That's the whole Guccine in New Jersey. That's all of them.
Nice.
oh my God.
Just-
Nice.
Yeah, that's there you
Yeah,
go.
what's gonna happen
Nice
to
swim
the
trunks.
cat when you die?
Yeah.
But when does that happen? When do we start to feel that we need to save stuff? You know what I mean? Is there a time? It seems funny that a lot of us are doing it and then we regret it. But what caused it in the first place? Not feeling I don't, you know, it's kind of strange in a way.
Feeling you might need
I think
to-
I got it from my mother by thinking everything was going to be worth something someday. And keep it
Yeah.
off, 'cause you never know.
I think
that's
it's from that
Yeah.
generation of people who grew up during terrible times,
Yeah.
the depression and then the war and whatever, that they just, I remember hearing Alan King saying one time when he was in an interview with somebody, he said, you know, if you had a cup and it was just like a broken cup, you still kept that broken cup because somebody made that. And you may never have that again. And, you know,
Well-
I guess when you live in that situation where, you know, I mean, look at people from Ukraine right now. They're just like, they're leaving with, you see them, they have like shopping bags. This is,
Yes.
here's my
I
life
know.
in a shopping bag.
That's your life.
Because your
That's
most
it.
precious thing is your life.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. At the end of the day.
Their pets and their kids.
when we
But I'm the
came,
gold top.
when we came
Sorry.
down here, my mother
throw that in.
gave us her mother's crystal chandelier.
Yeah.
It's like Czechoslovakian crystals, whatever the story was that went with it. I mean, this thing was a horror. I wouldn't hang this thing at a hanging. and we, you know, I
We
thought
took
I
it
felt-
apart.
Yeah, we took it. Oh look! Oh, here's some of it. Here's some here.
And here's some more of it.
He dismembered a
There's some-
chandelier.
she's got some too. So all right. So wait. So I'll tell you what we do.
Nice
It's
earrings.
in everywhere. This shit, right? So we've got on the back of the property. Hey, Hendrix.
It's
On
like
the back of
woods.
the property, it's all like this wooded. They're called pepperberries, and the people that lived here before us cut a tunnel through it. It's really
their
cool
kids to play
for their
in.
kids to play in. So
Hey, Lenny.
we disassembled
Hi,
the thing and hung all the crystals in there.
In there. So you walk in there and the sun's
That's kind of cool. It's, you
So when the sun hits in there, it
Crystals are
goes up.
nice.
Yeah,
No, that's
we just found out it's worth $800,000, so it went back up now.
no.
Hey, Lenny, when did you get here?
Just now.
Yeah,
He
well,
just
welcome.
woke up.
Welcome.
Yeah, no, stop it, Laurie. Don't- right, yeah.
all right. That's great. Sorry.
So, Lenny, you want to catch up?
I
do you
don't
say?
think there's that much left. Is this everybody? Oh, man, we got a whole bunch of people. Hi, Tom.
Lenny.
Hi, Joe. Hello, Booker. Hello,
Hey,
Mousy.
how you
That's
doing?
Jim. Jim up in the corner.
Hi,
Lenny.
Lenny.
Hi, Lenny.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. Jim lives in
Very nice to see
Costa
you.
Rica.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, is that
another-
right?
yeah.
And
Costa
all the stuff that I saved, I brought with me.
To Costa Rica?
There you go.
Well, a lot of my equipment, because I tell you the sad. Are we still there?
Yes,
Yeah.
you-
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. The sad part about it is it's hard to find good stuff here.
There's nothing there, right? Yeah.
It's very, very hard.
Yeah.
It's like second, third, fourth rate stuff.
Yeah.
And it's sad because there's a lot of talent. This, you know, when you see talent and you just, you know, they've got these instruments that are, you know, it's harmful to play. Let's face it. It's not going to impress anybody. It hurts to play, but to get stuff, it's very valuable. You'll get one good guitar out of a whole music store, one solid guitar.
Wow.
And so I'm trying to do something on my own to benefit some of these communities and by here, I've got these amps. I've had them for all these years. You know, I'm not using it anymore. There's little schools that have, you know, trying to get like music programs going, and they don't have, listen, they don't have the money. And so I'm not using it. Like we talk about all this stuff, you know, it's like, you know, who would benefit the most, right at this moment in time that I'm aware of, that I have access to.
Let me give you a reality check, Jim.
I'm sorry.
Just a little reality. No, please.
Yes.
We started a program called Check Out Music, which we thought, why don't we give drums and guitars and basses and electronic keyboards to libraries so kids can check out the instrument and
not like take them out, but have them there available.
But check
in
out
a room.
music. You would have thought I was trying to hide radioactive isotopes.
No, we can't do that. We're not.
No, what? No, what is it? No, what if something happens to it? It's fine. Man, let me tell you what. Libraries.
Yeah. No.
Wait. Hey, Steve. Did anybody say you want to put a drum set in a library?
Well, I'll tell you what we wound up doing with all the gear was we put it in children's hospitals. So we made music therapy rooms is what we wound up doing with.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that.
Great.
That's a good idea.
There was one. There was
there was a write-up in Rolling Stone.
There was a write-up in Rolling Stone about doing, and we got a call from this lady in Georgia. Some like you got to make up a name.
She
Georgia.
said that everybody,
like Alcazrina, Georgia.
Yeah, everybody there was
there is 80% unemployed. Like almost 100% drug problem. And could we please do something? And so we sent them gear.
She was so thankful. It said it changed her town.
She said it. Yeah.
That's cool. That's so cool.
Hey, you know, I worked in a couple Southern California school districts, and when I was working with the troubled teens, very tough audience, boy, very tough. I would bring all my stuff, you know, to get them to even think about, you know, donating or here's how much do you think this would cost? Buy some bit, you know, forget it. So I ended up buying a lot of stuff. I started them with the like the drummers in the subways with the paint buckets and all that. Believe it or not, they went crazy. That was the greatest thing since sliced bread, you know. But you got to do as much as you can with as little as you can. Unfortunately, that's the way it is, you know. So I found out by getting the kids excited over literally nothing worked.
And that's when they'll appreciate something.
Yeah. And so
when they actually get something, because I have to tell you, when I do School of Rock, which is a bunch of rich kids who pay, those kids will get off my stage. I will find $40 monster cables, tuners, iPhones, you know, I can't. One kid left a bass behind, like a $3,000 bass. When I had actual working musicians on that stage at the end of the night, I wouldn't find a fucking guitar pick left.
Yeah,
you know, because they pay for that shit. Yeah. It's not like, well, Dad will buy me another one.
Yeah,
it's like I worked however many years. So, and that's the difference between people who actually, you know. It's like Joe Morello was saying when he wanted to take drum lessons, and he went to his mother and he said, I want to take drum lessons. And his father said, no, you're not taking drum lessons. I spent all this money. He was a virtuoso violinist as a child. And he told him, no, I'm not paying any more money. And his mother gave him like $1 a week, and he went and took drum lessons. He bought himself a pair of drumsticks. It was like a big deal to him. But, you know, my kid, I'm giving him drums, and he's like, well, I don't know about this Peisty. He goes, I'd really prefer, you know, Zildjian or whatever. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's that whole generation, you know, like I said, people coming in
and they go out and buy it themselves anyhow.
Usually.
Yeah, pretty much.
Save some money or just match funds that they save themselves or work to and tell them buy it themselves.
Yo, Lenny.
Yeah.
Is that his emphysema? Sorry,
no,
bro.
but I'm working on it.
There.
Spread the love, bro.
Oh my God.
He would. He absolutely would.
This is awesome.
Contact right now.
Oh, that's great.
That is
through
great.
the windows.
Fantastic.
That's a beautiful thing.
It is a
Oh,
beautiful thing.
I love my Friday nights. I love my Friday nights.
Yeah, the Fridays. I'll tell you, I got to tell you guys, I worked so hard on something today for April Fools. I had this whole, because I've been doing all this crazy video editing, and now I think, I'm like whoever it is.
Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg doesn't edit. He
Whatever.
pays idiots like me to do it. So I'm trying to do this thing with all the heads going all over the place in this video, and it's like
Everybody from tonight.
Yeah.
Put your head.
So
on video.
But we wound up with this. These are my April Fools.
Was that me?
Yes, why I believe it is.
Angus is Sharon Stone.
There's Mousy. I couldn't get everybody. I didn't have everybody's picture. There's Rich.
Flash.
Yup. Tom. And Estelle Geddes. Next
Yeah.
Verge. Sharon Stone.
Oh, wait.
What?
What's happening here?
Where?
How does he have that background?
I don't know.
And where did Jeff come from?
Jeff?
Oh, that's you.
What?
Okay,
is
I'm
wrong with you?
confused.
Where'd Jeff come from?
I was thinking the same thing you were, Steve. So I
look
built
at me
this
and my
while
black
we were
Gumby.
doing our show.
So, I figured why not, right? You gotta go.
Wait.
What now? What?
This is Joe Castelli from tonight. And
What?
he's got Paul Cooper.
He's got his whole own thing there
got
that he
Jim.
Yeah. I like his better.
But you see,
I have Gumby and I have the little dog. What's
but do
that
you
called?
have Lenny's backyard? No.
I don't have much of a backyard.
Oh, it's because it's burning.
Tom's
It's
got
up in flames.
a ton of pot.
Tom,
Yeah, see?
what the?
Yeah, Tom, turn on your microphone. Turn on your microphone, Tom.
Come on, Tom.
Yeah, that would help.
How are you?
I'm okay. I got plenty of medicine, so I'm okay.
Okay, that's good. No, but I've been following you on Facebook, and I know that you were doing some fairly heavy duty stuff, and you look all right.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's like a lot of you weren't my friends on Facebook 5 years ago, but a lot of people followed me through my surgery when I had my neck surgery. So, and I was in the hospital, and I was given updates when I was there, and stuff like that, like the different color socks they gave you for the day, and all that kind of shit. So, like, people know like what I was going through. So, that's basically why I was like, okay, I'm taking care of the lower back today, seeing if the surgeon can do the same thing for my lower back that he did for my neck. And basically he was like, you'll be more screwed up if I try to fix it. Because, if I start to fuse so many levels of your back, it's just going to, 5 years from now, it's going to go somewhere else. And it's been 5 years since they fused my neck, and now I think it put extra load down my spine because my lumbar showed issues back 5 years ago, but they said it really got worse in the past 5 years.
Well, let me tell you that. I mean, I'm not being funny. I've always been a gadget person, and they're making these ectoskeletons for people now that are frickin' mind-boggling because the materials are so light and they just do what you want them to do, and there's no strain on your back. I'll bet you in
What is an exoskeleton?
What?
You okay, Len?
Okay, Lenny?
That's funny.
I'm really sorry. Okay, back to the exoskeletons.
That's a nice
There
segue.
with him. He looks forward to Friday because tomorrow he doesn't have anything to do, which somehow is different than the rest of the week. I'm not really sure how that is, but
This is all I do all week long.
that's what I'm saying. So you said you look forward to Friday, and I'm thinking, How's Friday different than any other day?
Well, I
Aside
got
from this show.
I wasn't supposed to tell you guys this. I wasn't supposed to tell you all this. But he asks me to leave the call up all week so that he can just be connected all the time.
I don't care if I talk to anybody.
Oh, Lord. Hey,
Oh,
man,
okay, wait a minute.
got the
Oh,
light.
wait, I got a
Hey,
question.
puppies.
Yes,
and goes
question.
to
Yes, the boy in the
beach.
salmon shirt.
Now, am I supposed to be doing a special on Thursday?
Oh, well,
Talk
that's
to the showrunner.
God.
Where's your showrunner?
Angus.
That would be Angus.
Angus.
Angus, as in Angus
Is
beef.
Lenny? Yes.
Yeah, you're on Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Was it going to be a surprise?
Well, we don't usually get told till
Yeah.
Monday. We
Don't tell
know
anybody.
Monday.
It's not a surprise. We'll promote it. You didn't hear about
Okay.
the reunion or any of that? Never mind.
No, there's no reunion.
Is there anything particular, Steve, that you would like me to do or like to see me bring to the table?
No. First of all, let me tell you this, and this goes for anybody ever. I mean, look, if you've got, it's always about being funny, but it's about the whole basis of the show is just to have the conversations that we would have wherever we were together. And if you and I were sitting out at a diner between sets or whatever it was, it's that. So there's no plan. There's no God.
All right, I'm out of here.
Yourself. That's funny enough.
Okay, goodbye.
Hey, Mouse, were you at the Capitol Theater 42 years ago today?
It's likely that I was.
Who was there?
No.
That was the Grateful Dead when they came out playing the wrong instruments
Oh.
for April Fools.
No,
Oh.
I wasn't there. I was out on the road, but I worked at the Capitol 70, oh God, 74, 73, 74 into 75.
This was
Now-
1980.
Yeah.
Didn't the Rats play there during that time?
I'll bet you did.
I know we played the
think-
Capitol.
I think it was a little later that you guys played there.
Okay, I know we played it.
Come on.
Come here.
Come on.
No.
All right.
Come on.
Yeah. I don't know why he cries to come in here instead of just coming on in.
Really? Because he's a diminutive little thing. And
Angus, you're making me so dizzy. I feel like I'm in a tilt-a-whirl with that back.
All right, we'll change it.
Yeah, fucking cows.
There you go.
There you go.
Uh,
That's a background. That's
Wow.
a gesture.
I'm getting dizzy.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Nice
shit.
one,
I
brother.
actually took your picture in mine. I took your picture from that night that you first had that background. Not that it matters.
Okay, well.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Tom, what do you got over there?
It's a farm field not too far from me that, and they do not like getting their picture taken.
Oh,
Like they're standing there, and all of a sudden one sees me there, and I knew this from the last time I tried it, so I had my phone ready. I jumped out of the car with my phone ready to go, and just one of them looks up and sees me, and he starts walking away, and the rest start walking too. They don't even have to see me; they just that one goes. It's like telepathy or something.
paparazzi here. We can't.
Yeah,
do
they
it
hate
because
the
of
paparazzi.
Oh.
Are they cows?
No, it's like sheep or
Yeah.
it's sheep.
They're huge.
Yeah.
They're really big.
They're woolly.
They're huge.
That's the North Fork, right, Tom?
Yeah,
Fork?
yeah.
They're huge.
They are.
Massive.
Wow. I guess they don't use
The black Gumbies. That's great. Licorice Gumbies. Is that what that?
Oh,
Oh no, that's black Gumby.
Yeah, it's black
Black Gumby,
Gumby.
beautiful.
No, he's special order, yeah.
Yeah, Mousy wants a black Gumby. We're gonna find somebody to make her a black Gumby.
God.
All right, well,
There
another.
they are. That's beautiful.
Oh, God. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. All right.
Oh.
Listen.
What?
Well, I got pigs.
Boy, how tropical of you, Lenny. Nice.
It's the best I could do. on the spur.
Are you the land of the giants, Lenny? Are you like a little blade of grass, like honey, I shrunk the kids?
This is me auditioning for A Bug's Life.
That's it.
Okay, I think Tim McCullen, one of our viewers, is a little confused. He says, Mousy, you look so young. 74 now? I think he misunderstood when you said you worked there in 74.
Not quite, but a few more years.
Oh my God,
74.
he's not 74.
I'm close though.
Oh my God.
No, but when you were at the Capitol in 74, you were only 4 years old.
Yeah, I wish, but no. And I have to tell you, it was, again, talk about baptism by fire. It was just anarchy in those days. And so it was, the place was supposed to hold 5,425 people. And of course, they would just cram so many people in there and lined up along the walls, and the fire marshals could give as long as the fire marshals would just like take liquor off of everybody. Look, here comes Verge.
Oh, now Verge comes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got all the islands. We have all the islands. All of our island people.
Yes.
Rich Verge. Say hello to Jim in Costa Rica.
Yes.
Hey, there you are, Rich. Hey, there you go, bro. How you doing, man?
Okay. You
nice to see you.
or something like that, living in Costa Rica?
Yeah, Puerto Vida.
All right, man. Good for you.
Yeah,
the tropical lifestyle.
Yeah,
Nice.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Lenny smoking pot in Antigua.
Yeah.
Lenny!
Hey, Richard. How you doing?
I was in Amsterdam.
Lenny's in Amsterdam. Boy, look at that. Okay.
Wow.
Hey.
What is that?
Yeah.
That's where he...
Look at that.
Oh, he's not...
You gotta share that. Hey, you guys remember, I forget what day it was, but maybe St. Patrick's Day, I was at my house and I showed you my beautiful girls that were growing there.
That's right. Yes, you did.
I had one that was kind of out of sync with the others that had it bloomed, and I picked it last week. And the operative word of the evening from Aruba is Skywalker OG.
Whoa, I know the...
Damn.
Nice.
Cool.
Good for you.
I know the Skywalker.
Other girl.
It turned out so good, man. It was strange because, it was like a small plant, so kind of like runty, and it went to flower really early. I mean, all out of sync with the other ones, just did it on its own. So I thought something may be wrong, but I think it just got small and concentrated all of its power into
road trip.
So I'm a happy fellow right now.
All right.
Since the times have changed, we're out of sync. It used to be when the show started, I would go right on break. Now it's at the end of your show. I'm going on a break right now,
Yeah. Well, listen, we're glad
look at that shit, Booker. I like Booker, man. He's out there in the Serengeti. Fuck yeah.
The Serengeti. That's great.
Yep. He's out there.
He's in the gumbo Getty.
We're all out there. Go Getty, yeah.
Go Getty.
Come Getty.
Oh, God.
That's what he
Hey,
did.
Mousy, hello.
Hi, Rich. How are you?
I'm doing fine, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I like those big old cows behind you, boy.
I feel like there's something inappropriate in there somewhere, but I can't.
Without question.
We're just gonna let that slide.
It's the other picture.
Hey, Mousy, I love those big old cows.
If I had $1, every time I heard that one.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
That's your best pickup line?
Have your cows.
Hey,
I
Virgil's
heard a
known
good
me
one.
for
We
like
went-
ever, so he knows I'm easy.
That's funny. You guys are whack.
Hey, we went to a comedy show last night, and the comedian had a good pickup line. He said he was telling the girl that, do you clean your pants with Windex because I could see myself in them. It was something like that.
joke.
I'm stoned and I probably fucked it up, but yeah.
Good. I can see that.
But I thought that was pretty good, you know.
That was good.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay,
man, what?
Lenny, one of the children of the lawn says ground control to Major Kottke.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank
Hey,
you.
Lenny,
Thank you very
nice
much.
cows.
Oh. Got those big cows
See
behind.
that? Us island guys, we're all happy and shit. You know, we smile a lot,
Oh,
What the fuck?
fucking around all the time.
It's the in shit. That's what makes it.
it's all good.
The
Yeah.
in shit.
It's all very, very
It's
good.
like everybody's high on different kind of weed, so you're all are like in a different place.
Contact time.
Lenny, what are you smoking? Is that your own that you grow or you buy it?
No,
down there?
I get it from a buddy of mine up the road.
Okay.
Don't
it's
say
just
his
kind of-
name.
Oh, really?
No, I
What's his
didn't.
address, Len?
I didn't. Actually, we don't have addresses on our street here.
Oh, well, there you
Uh,
go.
But anyway, I get it from him, and it's okay. It's not bad at all.
Okay. I mean, does it have a strain name or anything, or it's just weed?
Oh no, nothing like that. It's like local stuff.
Oh, see,
Oh, so he grows it. He grows it.
Okay.
I hit the Jaeger today. Have you been there? Have you done the Jaeger yet?
No.
Wow, Jaeger, and then what was the other thing? Some kind of lemon cookies. I don't.
Yeah, I got some lemon drop I'm growing, and also super lemon haze. But listen to this. Yesterday I was in San Nicolas. That's like our well, it used to be the capital, but it's the art capital here, and it's also the art capital, the street art capital of the Caribbean. Anyway, there's nothing to do with the story. So I'm sitting in this restaurant, and we're out on we're sitting in the terrace outside, and I'm smelling this delicious weed. I'm like, fuck, man, where's that coming from? There was a cat sitting on the table over from me, and he was actually he was smoking and he was rolling another joint. I'm like, boy, you know, this is my type of dude. So I went over to talk to him. He's from Long Island, right? The figures. And there was his girlfriend, but boy, this dude was smoking weed. It was in it was called Ken Payton. Have you heard of that? The basketball player, Ken Payton.
Hey, well, I'm going to look it up on Leafly. Hang
No,
on.
but one of our children in the lawn, Sue Lucente, is vaping in Pennsylvania.
Vaping?
Yeah, she's vaping right
Yeah,
now.
Vaping as we
popcorn
speak?
lung and that
Vaping
shit.
as we speak.
You gotta watch out. You don't want the popcorn lung.
Yeah, now listen, you know what? We'll go on Leafly later and we'll check it all
Well,
out.
this dude laid some of the Ken Payton on me, so I mixed it with a little bit of my Chocolope. And boy,
There's
but it
so
was
many
really cool.
names. I can't keep up with the names.
yeah, there's so many. Yeah, forget it. But
Wow.
we're in the restaurant on the terrace there, and we're smoking weed. I mean, that's Aruba, you know.
You're
but
going to
it's
love
probably-
it.
In Antigua, Lenny, it's probably cool too, right? As long as you're discreet.
No, I got to tell you, you wouldn't smoke in a restaurant or anything.
No.
That's
I
a
mean, I
no-no.
never did. This is the first time I did it too. But no, I mean just in general.
Yeah, but I wouldn't smoke a joint walking down the road
Okay.
because that should they decide to hit on me.
Yeah.
If I get a guy that's not,
Not
doesn't
cool.
like me for some reason, they can make problems for you. But yeah, the law is that you can't really. It's not totally out in the open yet.
Yeah.
I got stopped. Oh, there it is. No, that's lemon cookies.
All right, so what was the one that you wanted?
Ken
You said?
Payton. Ken Payton. Ken Payton. Payton.
Ken Payton.
It's nice.
Ah, no.
There you go. There it is. Is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
And that looks like the cornbread.
Gary Payton.
That's the lineup
Gary
right there. That's the
Payton, okay.
lineup.
Gary
Uh,
Payton.
Gary
Yeah,
Payton. Glove.
Gary Payton. I
Gary
would need
Payton.
more than that.
Oh,
That's
okay,
his
yeah,
brother.
yeah. Why the fuck do I say Ken Payton? What an asshole I am.
Supersonics.
Hey, but listen, I was stopped by the police here once. I was coming home from my gig, and I stopped at the supermarket, and I get back in my truck, and as soon as I get back in my truck, I light up a fresh joint, and before you know it, woo, 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 the lights are in my rear view mirror. They pull me over. 2 cops. One takes me behind, and so what can I do? They were right there. I just lit it up, so I just put it in the ashtray. The one cop brings me behind the vehicle. He's asking me, you know, what's your name, blah, blah, blah. The other cop is up front, kind of like rifling through shit. And long story short, at the end of the interview, the cop said to me, the next time you're smoking, roll up your window. I went back up to the front. The fucking joint was still there, the big piece. You know, I guess maybe he's looking for coke or guns. I don't know. But I mean, we have no guns here, but you know, maybe that's what they're looking for. But yeah, man, it was no problem. But you know, it's mostly here. It's if you're discreet, you know. Yeah, there's no cowboys and stormtroopers looking to bust you. You know, at least as far as I know.
No, that's good.
Cool.
Hey, can I ask Lenny a question real quick?
Sure.
About your address. I'm wondering if it's the same as it is in Costa Rica. An address. There are no physical names. It's more like directions.
Yes.
You just tell how you get to this place, and that's your address.
Luckily, right across the street from us is the Fig Tree Art Gallery.
Oh, okay.
Which is like which is a thing. You know what I mean? So we just say Fig Tree Art Gallery right across the street, and people know where we are.
That's funny.
I got to get into something. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
We'll still be here.
He's got to go grab some fucking brownies from the fridge. That's where he's going.
I'm losing my high. I got to get something.
Sue says you have a cool back, Elsie.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's spring.
It is spring.
I like
Spring.
that. Little bird.
Nice.
He better be going to get a fucking puppy. That's all I know.
Yeah.
We had really cold weather earlier in the week, and there were some trees that had blossomed, and it killed the blossoms.
I brought all my pansies in the house. We had a really weird cold day. Like it was down in the teens. And then,
oh my goodness.
And 3 days before that, it was 72 degrees.
Yeah.
So it forced a lot of stuff up, and then it all.
Yeah, you bring it in and force it.
Yeah, but I brought my pansies in the house, and someone said to me, they said, really? They go, would you, like, if it was my kids, I wouldn't make them come in the house when it was that cold. Like, but it's my pansies.
It's Rich is just walking through where he is.
Yeah, I'm just walking. I'm going up to, I got to get back on the guitar.
Oh, well, okay. Well, listen, it's dinner time anyway. Have a great show. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you, guys. Look at this.
Thanks,
The incredible rig.
Beautiful. I love it.
Nice.
Look at that shit. Wow.
Hey,
guys.
Take care, man. Okay, happy April.
Okay, I really feel like we had an April Fool's
Yeah, we did
show.
have an April Fool's party.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Yes, good.
Lenny, what's
Lenny, what's that?
Gate?
What the hell is Lenny doing?
What was he holding up a sign that said twilling what?
Twilling Gate.
Right
Gabrielle,
now.
Gabrielle and I decided to make a sign, but this is the name of the house.
Twilling Gate.
Yeah.
Oh.
According to the guy who owns the house, it's a little tiny fishing village. Where do newbies come from? Newfoundland, Newfies. Anyway, it's a little town.
I'm not sure where they come from.
Way up north. Twilling Gate, yeah.
Or twilling 8. Either one.
No.
Yeah.
Gate.
Twilling Gate or twilling.
So we got to hang it up. We're going to hang it up tomorrow.
Tom, we're so glad that you're out of the hospital.
Yeah.
You're not dying.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to have you back.
Back in the family.
There you go.
Thanks.
Good man, as always. Thanks for coming down and bringing us down with you.
Yeah, and Lenny is our guest Thursday night. We now know that. So
That's right.
fun.
I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
Lenny, there's no need to practice. It's going to be easy.
Yeah, just be yourself.
I'm going to be calling you a lot, Steve. I'm really nervous.
Okay, we're gonna blaze up together. It's okay. We'll have a pre-call just you and me,
Okay.
And we'll make sure that we're in the same place, and then we'll go on the air and make total fools of ourselves.
And what time does the red carpet show? Because I want to get there early.
Yeah,
and see
right.
the-
Is this
Yeah.
You got to ask Jada.
Oh, Jada.
Oh,
I'm going.
Hey, listen, this
Yeah.
weekend when I mix, I'm only using slapback.
Oh, wow.
But guys,
I can't wait to hear some of the jokes that are coming out of
What's
this.
Booker saying about
that
it?
was a slap in the face.
I have a gig I want to tell you about because I'm not talking about that. Tomorrow I'm doing the world premiere of a show called Far From the Home I Love at Penguin Rep Theater in Stony Point, New York. And it's a reimagining of the score of Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, how cool.
Wow. And is it upright or electric?
I'm playing electric on this, actually.
Okay.
Okay, so
Have-
wait,
Wow.
I gotta write this down for everybody. So Booker,
So, yeah,
what
but
time
what-
tomorrow?
What time?
There's a show at 4 and a show at 8. And a show on Sunday, 2 shows on Sunday, one at 5, 1 and 5 on Sunday.
Wow. And you get to leave your gear there? How cool is
I
that?
left my gear because we did a dress rehearsal yesterday and I left my gear.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't
Walk in and
leave- I
play.
don't leave
What's better?
I left the amp though. Yeah. And next week we're doing the same thing, 4 and 8 and 1 and 5 on Sunday.
Okay,
Excellent.
but now that the name of the show is Far From the Home I Love, and where is the venue?
It's in Stony Point, New York, Penguin Rep Theater.
Stony Point, New York, Penguin Rep Theater.
Up Rep Palisades.
And I'll tell you what, I got my royalties. It's the first, and so I got my fourth quarter royalties. And they gave me a new show. I'm now in something called Murdered by Morning.
Oh, you had to go look it up.
I had to go check it out.
It's been on for a few years.
I'm already in a few seasons of Buried in the Backyard, but Murdered by Morning is a new one for me. So
That's good.
very proud, very proud.
Hey, nothing
Lovely.
wrong with that.
No.
Nothing wrong with that.
It spends just like Amazing Race.
Well,
It sure does.
yeah, he also used his music on Buried in the Backyard. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
picking up a
totally.
theme for his music here.
Buried in the Backyard.
Okay, so Booker tomorrow and Sunday will be playing at 4 and 8 at Stony Point, New York, Penguin Rep Theater, Far From the Home I Love. Right?
Okay, and
Yeah.
Tom, what's the closest hospital if we want to see you?
Oh,
Oh,
Steve.
no.
Boom. Ciao. Ciao.
Hey, that was a big trip for me, 100 miles.
You need to get one of those teeters or rent one and see if it works.
Teeter on down.
That's all he has to do is try that and find out that no, it doesn't work, and there's no one here.
That's right. Turn out the lights.
Oh, shit. Okay, Booker, is that Long Island they want to know?
No, Stony Point is in, like I said, it's up the Palisades, so definitely not. It's close to Bear Mountain.
Oh, near Bear Mountain.
Oh,
Okay.
Stony Point. We used to live near
That's
there.
where we used to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
like Bear
beautiful
Mountain.
up there.
Yeah.
It is actually really beautiful up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a nice theater. It used to be a barn. And they
Bring
converted
in the
it.
grandchildren?
Yeah.
Not the first day, but probably the wife and I might go up there to skate for a week.
Oh,
Yeah, now
That's
there's
a
a
better
lot.
plan.
Yeah,
Why,
that's
who's
a
after
much
you?
better plan because it
Yeah.
sounds to me like you have a lot of time between shows, and
the Bear Mountain Inn used to be really nice.
from what I've heard from you, that could get expensive.
Well, yeah, $100 for 20 minutes at
Frickin'
Dave
and Buster's. Oh man!
Yeah.
Talk about where do they have the gun? All right, listen, kids.
Okay.
Yeah. I got.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mousy, are you anywhere?
Well, tomorrow night I will be mixing up the fighting at my mother's 96th birthday party.
Nice.
All the
Nice.
family
Yes.
and then
God bless.
yeah, yo, she's a piece of work. And then Sunday I will there's actually a gospel thing. It's a 40th anniversary of this Baptist church in Newark. And so and they have like a full-on studio in this church. I can't remember the name of it now. I can't even remember. And they have like full lighting trusses, killer, like backline and TVs. They send it out live as TV studio. And when I tell you, some of the people in these church like blow the doors off of.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you.
Oh my God, the singing is just like mind blowing. So
Did you know? This is, and I'm going to leave you with this one because first of all, we're going to be counting on birthday footage from you, Mousy.
Yes, and happy birthday to your mom.
Yep. You have some birthday footage from Mom. Happy birthday from us. But did you guys all know that Angus played in a Christian band?
I'm sure Joe Costelli knew.
And that they would not allow him to talk.
They were Southern, and they said, "You can't talk with that accent."
Wow, what do you?
They wouldn't let him talk. He
Can't
told
talk.
us, yeah, you can't talk.
Can't talk. How much talk on that talk?
Yeah. When
Wait a minute.
He told us that when he was on our show.
Lenny, what?
Yes,
Oh, that's it.
you
I
can't
quit.
talk.
I quit. I'm gone. That's it.
All right, have
I'm
a
done.
great weekend, everybody.
Everyone.
Okay.
Bye, children
Hey.
of the lawn. Love all you
Hey,
guys.
we're playing at Los Peatones del Surf in Puerto Viejo this Tuesday night, and the Reggae Bar in Coweta on Friday night.
That's
I can't
excellent.
wait to-
Anybody, come on over.
I'll be right there.
Send it to the
Yeah.
show. We'll put it on if you're in Costa Rica,
You're in
Bob
Costa
Pie.
Rica next week. Hit me up. Steve. Thank you very much, man.
All right, Tim, thank you.
See you next time.
John,
Bye,
Harry.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Good night, all.
Hey, throw a whack. I love
Bye.
it.
Good to see you, Tom.
Good to
Take
see
care,
you all.
man. Ciao.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh. All right, good night. Have a great one.
Oh, good.
Bye-bye.
We'll see ya. Oh,
Oh,
boy, it
that
does
was
get
funny.
nuts, doesn't it? It really
Yeah.
does get nuts.
Yes.
Ah, Sanctuary.
Oh, we don't even know who's Booker playing with. We don't know.
No. Booker, you want to log back in and tell us who you're playing
You know what?
with?
Go look on Facebook at Booker's page. You'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do that.
That's right.
You could do
Booker
that.
King.
Booker King.
Right. Okay, so Monday, it'll
Yeah, I
be
wanna
either
hear
be
those.
Brad or just us.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know we'll be here.
That's right.
Oh, there's that famous
Have a
music.
great weekend, everybody.
And if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody.